Hey y'all, Halfmilesniper here, and today we're going to be talking about the new PFI Rapid Reticle MRD Red Dot optic. So, y'all sit back, kick your feet up, enjoy the ride. I don't have accuracy juice today, but I do have some water. It's a little bit warm, got a nice breeze, got weather coming in, as we always do up here in Raton. Just in case I forgot to say it in the beginning, in the intro there, we're back on my favorite range, the Whittington Center. Today we're on the law enforcement range, and we're going to be talking about the Red Dot optic. Now last year I did the Red Dot optic on, or did a PFI Red Dot optic on my Gen 1 Glock 17. And that was their first iteration of the Red Dot. Worked fine. I shot it in competition a couple matches, got classified, and that's all that mattered to me, was getting classified. Well, now my friend John Pride, president of the company, has developed another version of the Red Dot optic, and this one here has a much larger field of view, or screen, where the other one had a small screen, so the dot's easier to find. And this one is cut for a Trijicon RMR base, so it has the same base cutout that the Trijicon RMR does, which allowed me to get an RMR plate to mount on an XD slide. So looking in a little closer here, we've got the Rapid Reticle PFI logo on the side. Got the rose, is that rose tint? Whatever that reddish tint is, cuts down on the glare. I don't know if I'll be able to show the dot. Dots are usually hard to see in a camera. And I know the dot's on because, well, I can see it. It might be showing. I'm not sure. Can't really tell. But that's neither here nor there. So, what John had done was mounted his optic on his 5-inch XD Tactical slide and zeroed it and called it good. Well, after John did that, he suggested that I put his slide on my frame and shoot the new open optic match, the 150 round course. So I did. First, about 2 weeks before the match, I met John at the range and put his slide on my gun and took a few test shots, and lo and behold, I was hitting 10s and X's from the 50-yard line without making any changes. So I borrowed his slide, and when time came for our state match, I mounted his slide on my gun, shot the match, and ended up winning the match by X's. And I'll post a picture here of that somebody took of me shooting during the match. After that match was over, I gave John his slide and optic back, and John gave me an optic. And all I had to do was find an additional slide and order the titanium RMR plate to mount to the rear dovetail. So now I have this gun set up so I can shoot optic or swap my original slide back on and shoot stock auto, production distinguished any of the production class guns, because that's the slide that came with this pistol. And then for the open match, I can have mix match or mix master gun. So for me to jump right out and win a match on a 150 round course with an optic, it kind of says that old dogs can learn new tricks. Okay, so now we'll take a quick look at what came in the box with the sight. Well, for starters, we have it's a 3MOA dot with an 11 position switch, so there's 11 brightness settings for the dot. We have a little cleaning cloth to clean our lens, spare battery. These were extra screws that came with the mounting plate that I purchased off of Amazon. But then we also get the cleaning cloth, the extra battery. I have the extra screws that came with the mounting plate, the RMR plate. We have a sight adjustment tool, and it even comes with 2 of the battery covers for the Trijicon RMR that you mount between the RMR and the plate to keep the battery, I guess, from grounding out or help keep it watertight, because there's a little O-ring that goes around the base of the RMR. We also have a rubber dust boot that we can cover our mount with when we're not using it. So that rubber boot just sits right over. The lights are designed to go to sleep after a period of time. At least the ones that will be for sale will. And this is one of the beta test units. And when you pull it out of your gun box, and you got a little wind, so things are blowing around. Close that up so we don't lose stuff. When you pull it out of your gun box, you just tap the plus sign. Red dot turns right on, and we are good to go. The sight adjustment is a Torx screw. It used to be a very, very, very small Allen screw. Now this is a Torx bit, and the sight adjustment actually has detents that you can feel. Now I've not sighted this dot in. I simply got it mounted to this slide, and I think while we're here on the LE range, I may take a couple of shots just to see how close it is to on, and after I get home I'll work on getting it sighted in and shoot it at the next optic match. So give me a minute to get things changed around and move over to where the targets are over there, and we'll put a couple rounds through it, see if it's on or even close to on. Okay, as I was saying, I need to get my ears on. And for whatever reason, that camera, my camera just died. Gave me a battery failure. So I went to change the battery, and the battery had swollen, and when I tried to take the battery out, the end cover came off, and I just had to spend 15 minutes prying the dead battery out. Now, here I am at the 7-yard line, the hero line. I really hate shooting this close in, but I have no idea where this red dot's going to hit. So let's see how well it mounted. $12 o'clock in the X, and I was holding on the X. I'll take one more to make sure I didn't heel it. So, based off those 2 shots, I need to go down a little bit and right just a little bit. Supposedly these are quarter MOA clicks. So we want to go down I want to go an inch. So I'm trying 3, and I want to go right. I went right 3. Let's see what that did to us. I need to go right a little bit more. And we're going to go down just a little bit more. So quarter MOA adjustments at 7 yards, it's only going to move a little bit. I think I'll leave it right there. And you know what? Now I'll move it out the 25-yard line and we'll try that again. Stand by. So I started to move the target and the camera out the 25-yard line. And I got to thinking, why move the target out the 25-yard line? Let's take it to the 15. Kind of verify our 0 at 15. And the next targets at the 25-yard line are steel. We can make some noise. But let's see how we're hitting here at the 15, see if I need to adjust sights anymore. Possibly, because it's twice as far now. Well, those last 3 went high just a little bit, but I think it was me heeling the gun just a little bit. But to be on the safe side, I will bump it down just a little bit because the first ones were 12 o'clock in the X-ring. After a full day of competing, I can feel when I'm healing, and pretty sure those 3 high ones I healed. So I'm going to bump it down a couple of clicks. We're going to move over in front of the steel. I'll move the camera to the steel and we'll shoot some steel. Alrighty, so we've got target camera running. I bumped the optic down a couple more clicks, and let's just see if I can hit steel here at 25 yards. Woo! That one came back right back on me. Woo! Hot dog. PFI Rapid Reticle. Pretty good thing. I'm going to learn to like this red dot shooting. Alrighty, y'all. Well, there we have it. Proof you can teach old dogs new tricks. I'm going to start liking shooting the optic. It's so very different than shooting iron sights. One of the best parts about it is I get to shoot it in my seeing glasses. I don't need to have my special shooting glasses. And my shooting glasses, for those of you who have to wear prescription glasses, when shooting traditional iron sights, I have my dominant eye focal point or focus set to the front sight. My off eye is set for distance. So when I'm shooting iron sights and the gun comes up, my eye is already focused for the front sight. I don't have to strain or pull or try to make it come in clear. It's already focused. Yes, that does require an optometrist that isn't anti-gun, lets you come into the exam room with a gun and is willing to measure from your eyeball to the front sight and set your glasses for you. if you have that kind of optometrist and you go to get your eyes set, or a set of glasses set for your eyes to be focused at the front sight, make sure when they do the exam, when they do that part of the exam, they turn all the lights on in the room, because they always like to just have the light in the mirror so you're seeing what the ABC or whatever the eye chart is. Well, have them turn all the lights on so you can actually see the front sight. But back to the Red Dot. Yes, old dogs, new tricks. I think I'm going to like this. I really like the field of view on this optic. The larger field of view, I find I can find the sight real quick. Coming out of the holster, boom, I've got the sight. You saw, those were the very first shots with this sight. Took a couple of shots at the hero line. Yes, we were in the 10 ring, tweaked it a little bit, got it to the center, moved to the 15, shot a few, were high 10s, high X's, high 10s. Dropped it down just a little bit, shot steel, went 6 for 6. Now I need to spend some time and adjust these sights for, verify the sights for 25 and 50 yards, and then I'm set to shoot the open 1500 optic match. I did take a look at the PFI website last night. I do not see this new MRD 3MOA sight on the website yet. As I said, this is kind of beta testing, but once it's on the website, if y'all are interested, let me know, and I'll see what we can work out. No promises, but this is shaping up to be a really good sight. So with all that being said, as always, I really appreciate all y'all hanging with me. It's really surprising. Thank you. I really appreciate it. We are well over 4,000 subscribers now. And when I started this channel, I never expected to get more than maybe 50. Y'all have really made my day. For those of y'all that care to support the channel, if you can, got t-shirts and mugs and caps and stuff, and it's in a link below. One of my favorites is this one right here. Some of y'all might have heard me say that once or twice, says stay strapped or get clapped. And with that being said, this Halfmilesniper reminding y'all, stay strapped or get clapped. Carry everywhere you can. Get a CCW if you need one. If you're in a constitutional carry state, get a CCW anyways. You never know. You might travel. You might come to a place like the beautiful range here at Whittington Center in Raton, New Mexico. Well, enough rambling from me. I hope you enjoyed this. There will be more shooting with this PFI MRD Red Dot. There will be more review after I've shot it a bit more in competition. But based off what I'm seeing right now, I think I'm going to like it. And I don't know, y'all might too. So as always, Halfmilesniper reminding you, or stay safe, keep shooting. We'll catch you next time. Send it. Hit.